Are cars the mark of the beast? Bible says things such as it would be hard to buy or sell during the mark. The mark would be used against people without it. Why aren't enough Christians against cars? Shame on society for forcing everyone to drive in order to have a better life. Shame on all of us for designing the entire globe like this and copying Americans. Peak car brain. Imagine how many bus passes or e-bikes he could have given away. Found in the wild. I love walking cause you can notice little details throughout the city. Buys a 42-year-old truck, uses it for work as gas prices rise. Thanks a lot, Biden. Trucks used to be work tools before they turned into death machines. I don't want to fucking learn how to drive. It's expensive, and when I pass I can't afford a car. I want to be able to walk nice places and take public transport to further ones. Fuck cars, fuck driving. My taxes subsidize all those fucking dickheads on the road, and I have yet to meet a train driver acting like a cunt, ever. Fuck cars, I don't want them. They don't make me feel free. Fuck you and your four wheels. Girls be like, we hate all men so we turn lesbian. Boys be like, oh no reverse, turns gay. Girls, shot Pikachu face sperm trying to get into each other. Confused stonks. Goku, had sex with Wednesday. Wednesday, pregnancy 100. Me, only in Ohio. Going through your child's electronics is not an invasion of privacy. It's good parenting. Do you agree with this statement? Cool. All Republicans. The national IQ would skyrocket. You good borrow? Ask me, after their graves are filled. How do I hide my Adam's apple? I'm not sure how I can without using a scarf, and I don't have any. Madam's apple. Every cis person I know ignores how much it sucks being misgendered. I'll never understand. No, you just don't want to. To be honest, it's not really their fault. How can they possibly understand without experiencing it? It's like the rest of us trying to understand the thought process of a serial killer. Anybody else just cut the moldy spots off your bread, or is that weird these days? Her trying to take away my right to exist is more than a disagreement. Do you boycott Nintendo? Considering Saudi Arabia owns part of them, and they will straight up kill trans people. That's a much less direct connection than the person who created this franchise actively protests my existence. Buying a Nintendo product funds a state that executes trans people. How much more of a direct connection would you need? Gamers have taken over the New York Times. We need a genocide in this country, a Republican genocide. Like, they seriously just need to kill each other off or it will be the end of us all. So sad. There will be lists, AOC and the rest will be thrown out of helicopters on TV. People will speak out, will end up in a warehouse. The men can look forward to death and torture. The women might just get beaten and gang raped by state-affiliated goons. You will never see an election after 2024, and if you complain about tea you will be shot. Every trans, gay, lesbian, or other queer person is going to be hunted down or murdered. This is the future. Fucking fuck, I hate this country. Anyone else get really frustrated when people use the word pedophile instead of child abuser or child porn customer? It stigmatizes a whole lot of people whose only crime is being born with an unwanted attraction to children. The stigma reduces the rates these people seek help, leading to increased cases of child abuse. Stop using the word pedophile when you are mean to said child abuser. Base take, people are scared to say it because people have strong emotional reactions to defending pedophiles. But pedophiles who don't act on their attraction should get government assistance to protect them and everyone else. These people don't want to be attracted to children. Had a mental breakdown at work, got bitten up twice for it. Now I only get paid 1 day at work this week. I am a full-time employee. I work 40 hours a week. I had a mental breakdown from all the stress because I am not used to being a full-time employee. I was written up twice and then the boss literally said stop bitching and get back to work. I had to chop to 20-gallon buckets of carrots by hand, and I was not prepared for that. That was the first write-up. Then I took a break which she did not approve of and wrote me up again, taking time to recover. Now this week, I am only getting 1 day's worth of pay and I just think it's time to turn in my 2 weeks. My mental health is probably more valuable than this job is. What do managers expect? I'm not a robot. Should I put in my 2 weeks? I'm dying and crying inside because I have swimming class tomorrow. I have swimming class with my class, but I have so much dysphoria. I have to wear tight swimming pants, but I hate that. I just wanna cry. I've been looking into another cancerous subreddit and I've been crying all jealously. I just want to have fem parts, please.
Can you, shut up?
None of us are going to hell. You guys are going to be stuck. I just finished reading the Bible, and guess what? There are literally no rules about death. If you're a drunkard, then you will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. But there is nothing at all about being a tweaker. That is both Old and New Testaments. The Bible part 1 and 2 both have no commandments, laws, rules or anything about crystal methamphetamine. Not even listed as being a sin. Not even a minor sin. Holy fuck, I hate cis women. I'm at a restaurant right now, supposed to be on a date, but all freaking course the cis women I was speaking to flirt in me once she learned I was trans, which happens, fuck it whatever. But what's really driving me fucking bonkers is the table next to me. 3 girls, all early 20s, slim, ugly, sunglasses, talking about nails and boyfriends and sex, all just basking in the femininity that I spent my life and my savings just trying to get a taste of. It's just a salt in the wound after being stood up by one of their kind. I fucking hate them so much and they don't even know it. It's not fair. They'll never know the struggle women like us have to go through just to feel like that. So now I'm stuck here just listening to them laughing and chatting about how they're perfect lives and throwing back bondage in until I can drive home good and trashed. Yes, supporting HB means that it's best you're okay with her plots for trans genocide. Got misgendered at my new job. It should be legal to light people's houses on fire. If they act like this, I will brutally murder a Republican and set his home that he bought with the money he made by pulling himself up his bootstraps, of course, in fire, which has terrified family inside, while drinking an oat milk latte.
Bro, like, holy fucking shit. Just calm down. Like, bro, seriously, do you need a glass of water or something?
Women with penises exist. We are normal, and we are not going to be ashamed or hide. We are not forcing anything on anyone's face more than all talking about pussy in every post. We just celebrate and joke about who we are in a society that says we should be perfectly binary, perfectly pass, or not even straight up exist. No genital or body is more or less feminine, as long as the person identifies with femininity. Stop with this crap that only serves to put people like me down. For the love of the and the moon. Almost stabbed my mother. I know it sounds harsh, but we were arguing, as we've been all day long, for multiple reasons. Whether it's about the fact that my meds got cancelled and I'm panicking because I haven't taken them for a few days, or the fact that my parents refuse to acknowledge my needs, get me the clothes I need or the books I need for school and stuff, which got me pretty heated but to a regular level. She started ignoring me at one point and went to the kitchen and I followed her. We were yelling next to the counter, which had a knife on it. She turned away and told me she regrets having me and I got so angry I picked the knife up. I aimed it at her and thankfully I put it down when I realized what I was doing. Does anyone know how to stop this from happening? I tend to blank and not understand what I'm doing until after I calm down. What if next time I don't realize I need to put it down in time? Okay, but why do I have to get misgendered in my own dreams? Seriously, I did not sign up for that. Is it weird that I want to have periods? I know that people complain about them a lot, and there is a good reason for it. I can't really explain why I would want to have to deal with the cramps and the bleeding, but I just kinda do. It's almost the same way as why I want boobs, just somehow less explainable. First time out, as the real me and absolutely loved it. Is it valid for someone with they pronouns to identify as lesbian? One of my friends said he was a lesbian with they pronouns and I'm so confused. I got in a fight with my girlfriend and she did this. Is my fetish just repressed desires manifesting in different ways? Since the age of 12, I've always fantasized with myself about being a woman, being pregnant, having a vagina, gorgeous feet. The feet thing is a mystery to me. I like my body. I'm comfortable in it completely. But the thought of being a woman turns me on so much. I'm completely straight, dressed up in women's clothing a couple of times. I'm 22 now. I always read TT captions, love body swap videos, am sometimes envious of other women. Should I explore this? I also always experienced a massive euphoria when dressing like a woman. Probably, yeah. Fetishes and kinks are quite often ways to express things true about ourselves that we feel repressed about because of societal expectations.
What? 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 What?
I've been seeing wants me to call him senpai during sex and I can't stop laughing about it. Okay, so the title pretty much says it all. I've been casually seeing this guy for about a month now and it's been a blast. He's charming, funny, smart, and really nice, plus the sex is amazing. Recently, while we were hanging out, he wound up telling me that one of his turn-ons is being called senpai in the sack. He's an ultra-weeb. And well, I'm not objecting at all cause it's perfectly normal and everything. Everyone's got some weird kinks, including me. The thing is, even in a non-sexual environment I cannot say the word senpai without cracking the fuck up, much less while I'm getting funky. I don't know how to get over this or address it in a way that won't hurt his feelings. Do you guys have any advice in either not laughing my ass off in the middle of sex or on how to tell him politely that I can't call him that because it feels awkward?